Welcome to the Sunday morning meditation service. My dad was Mohawk Indian, and my mom was a daughter of Russian immigrants. It was an interesting family, and my dad always took us camping and had us be in nature. And Jack was from Hoboken, New Jersey, city. Nature was not part of his life, but I think my father came through him. We did camping with the kids in Indian lands. We got to see ceremonies of different Native Americans, and it was like an incredible upbringing for the kids. They got to experience the earth, camping, surviving, and we went down to the Havasu, which is like 20 miles, and a hike down and up. I don't think it's 20, maybe it's 15, to get to the village. And then you're camping in the canyon land. It was just an amazing experience. And I can't have to honor my husband for being one of the greatest dads on the planet to the kids, and the kids are amazing. So if you really want to, if you're raising children, just get them on the earth. Let them camp. Let them experience nature and wake up to the sounds of nature waking you up. That is such a great experience. So we're going to do a call and response chant. And these chants I do are mostly I have written. That comes through me, and they're very simple, and I hope you feel them in your soul. Spirit of the wind, carry me home. Spirit of the ocean, calm my emotions. Set my soul free. Hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya. Oh, you sound great. Spirit of the rain, wash away all pain. Spirit of the storm, help me be reborn. Spirit of the wind, Spirit of the wind, carry me home. Spirit of the ocean, calm my emotions. Set my soul free. Hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya. Spirit of the sky, lift my soul to fly. Spirit of the sun, Spirit of the storm, help me be reborn. Spirit of the earth, guide my path home. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Spirit of the earth, guide my path home. Creator, bring me home. Home to the light within. Creator, bring me home. Home to the light within. Hey ya, 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 hey. Ho!
Good morning, everyone. This morning's presentation is not going to be our usual spiritual homily that we can consider from our own spiritual understanding and then possibly later discuss it in our discussion group. We will have things we can discuss in our discussion group, but I'm not so sure anything that I'm going to be sharing this morning will have any real deep insight on a spiritual level. There may be some spiritual insights that'll surface while I'm going through this presentation, but they will all be by accident. So did I say good morning, everyone? Yes. All right. Okay. I'll be speaking about artificial intelligence. It has been around for quite a while. Artificial intelligence is an interdisciplinary branch of computer science which develops machines that can learn and improve themselves and even fix themselves. This is from Google. Most of this is from Google research. The technology is presently being used for robots that can greet at shopping centers. It's also presently being used for online search engines, and there are innovations. It's being used and developing innovations in space exploration and space travel. Also, it is involved by almost every particular auto company that's trying to develop autonomous automobiles. Every single one of them is employing AI understanding. And their AI is providing smarter business practices and solutions. That's all of this is very good. It's positive. Recent surveys show, though, however, that 72% of organizations have adopted AI technology, leading to significant increases in automation, greatly increasing higher productive rates and overall productivity. But it goes on to say that we don't have to be overly concerned about the millions of jobs that will be lost to AI, because they have already in the process of creating robots to greet you at the homeless shelter. I hope you're with me. I mean, hang out. All right? We're going to have a little fun with this. We just okay, I'm still going. AI has developed more efficient chatbots to deal with customer grievances. AI is presently involved in customer desires and ferreting out just what customers want. AI is also involved in detecting fraud in different areas of business and commerce. AI is definitely involved in medical diagnosis and research. AI improves business efficiency, reducing problems and effectively handling repetitive tasks. Okay, I'm just going to summarize some of this. AI is creating innovations in transportation, manufacturing, agriculture, healthcare, cybersecurity, construction, software development, gaming, e-commerce, all being improved already, statistically understood. But as AI becomes increasingly ubiquitous in our lives and in our society,
it's crucial to examine its potential benefits and the risks it poses. The one thing that had always concerned me from the beginning, I'm not that interested in where they're going with this technology. I suspect we'll all be involved in it as it grows its influence in our society. But the one thing that really concerned me, and I think we've already passed that place in its development, was that these particular scientists or computer geniuses were almost in competition with each other to see who could get these computer-driven AIs to be self-motivated and independent of any need for human input, so that they could pursue goals and results and carry them out without any need for human overview or insight. And that should concern everyone. I was so amazed. I think at some point they had a couple of the really big AI people. I saw a snippet on a documentary about this really innovative company that is dealing with AI. And they, of course, are assuring everyone that this kind of research, getting AI to think for itself and act for itself, is not something to be overly concerned about. Oh, really? I mean, all you have to do is go back and watch the movie 2001: Space Odyssey. You get some indication of what could really happen if these characters... I had an idea. If I was an AI wizard, and I'm far, far, far from that, but if I was, anything that I was attempting to develop with that technology, I would always put in there, while you're developing this, you have the next 2 hours, or you can put 24 hours or 10 days, whatever you want to do, however long you want to put this process into operation. But then you say to this process, but I want you to turn yourself off in 2 hours, or I want you to turn yourself off in 24 hours. And see if it would turn itself off. And as you're developing it along the way, you should keep putting that in there to see at what point these AI brain trusts are willing to turn themselves off.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
It was in the paper yesterday, or in the news yesterday, that it's already refused to shut itself off.
What's that?
It's already happened. It's already refused to shut itself off.
Oh, really?
And it's also been caught lying.
So, okay, why don't we just go out and have some beer? It's obviously over for us. I thought my computer and my laptop was enough problems for this lifetime. But it seems now I've really missed the mark of where this whole thing is going. So we do have that. Isn't that interesting that at least I was bright enough to say to myself, when I came up with that idea of turning itself off, I was ahead of the newspaper or the discovery by maybe, I don't know, it was a few weeks ago. So anyway, good luck to us on that. You know, after this service, we always have a discussion. And I think it's helpful for people to do that, to discuss different things that we are looking into, researching. This would probably be a very interesting discussion topic. If we have that many people, I'm going to take a show of hands after this is over. You may be just so disgusted you want to go home and drink, but when this is over, I'll take a show of hands. And if we have more than I actually believe we can fit into our usual discussion space, we can set up chairs in the corner over here, in the back of the sanctuary, and have a discussion. So we'll also...
There's a band call.
Say what?
There's a band call. You wouldn't be able to hear anything.
Oh, okay. So it's band call, that's right, we'll be shut out by the noise. All right, well, we'll try to fit in as many as we can in our discussion area in the bookstore. So, there's just a few things I had to type up about some of the possible limitations or catastrophes that might crop up. I had these on the PowerPoint. Can we have this first PowerPoint? Malicious use. People could intentionally harness powerful AIs to cause widespread harm. AI could be used to engineer new pandemics or for propaganda, censorship, and surveillance, or released to autonomously pursue harmful goals. Okay, can we have the next one, please? We risk losing control over AIs as they become more capable. AIs could optimize flawed objectives, drift from their original goals, become power-seeking, resist shutdown, and engage in deception. Well, this was on Google prior to whatever information came through about them already resisting, so this is what we have. Can we take the next one, please? The double-edged sword of technology advancement is illustrated by the advent of nuclear weapons. We narrowly avoided nuclear war more than a dozen times, and on several occasions, it was one individual's intervention that prevented war. In 1962, a Soviet submarine near Cuba was attacked by U.S. depth charges. The captain, believing war had broken out, wanted to respond with a nuclear torpedo. That didn't happen. And I heard they had a documentary a few years back about the near misses of nuclear war, where in one I actually remember these two Bomark missiles came right off the firing pad toward Russia, but somehow or other, technologically speaking, they destroyed, they collapsed. There was nothing that did it to them. They just broke apart in space early on. And that's just interesting things to say. Is there some type of, God overviewing the things that human beings are involved in, like in developing these weapons? Can we have the next PowerPoint, please? Too many egos, too little wisdom. When many people have access to a powerful technology, it only takes one actor to cause significant harm. Biological agents, including viruses and bacteria, have caused some of the most devastating catastrophes in history. Despite our advancements in medicine, engineered pandemics could be designed to be even more lethal, is easily transmissible than natural pandemics. Can we have the next one, please? The ability to engineer a pandemic is rapidly becoming more accessible. As a dual-use technology, AI could help discover and unleash novel chemical and biological weapons. AI chatbots can produce step-by-step instructions for synthesizing deadly pathogens. That's something to look forward to. It's like the idiots that decided they needed to put on on the social media ways to build a bomb. So who knows how many of those characters are still around. Can we have the next one, please? When I was writing this stuff, I just used to have some fun. Academic award for best malicious actor. Generally, technologies are tools that we use to pursue our goals, but AIs are increasingly built as agents that autonomously take actions to pursue open-ended goals, and malicious actors could intentionally create rogue AIs with dangerous goals. Can we have the next one, please? Fake friends on Facebook and email. I understand this is already in operation. People have friends on Facebook that are AI generated. They're not real, but they speak and sound like real people. And in fact, if you want, they will even send you their photograph. This is kind of amazing. I mean, yes, maybe there's some kind of innovation here for very lonely people, but when we had people that were talking to somebody that wasn't really there, we understood that they needed some type of mental help. But now it seems we have people who are chatting with computer-generated characters. And also, Norma was telling me that she was watching some of the things that the film industry had tried to avoid. When they had the last big strike in Hollywood over the writers, directors, and etc., the one issue was that they would not be able to use computer-generated characters to replace actors in a script, or even to replace scripts. I don't know how far they got with the scripts thing, but I think they won on the whole idea that it was illegal for producers to use AI-generated actors instead of real people, real actors doing it. But I don't know, Norma said she was watching film made by producers that she said you could not tell that the people in those films were AI generated. No matter how closely you looked at it, they had all the real elements of a human being with the limitations you see. You know, when you watch a real human being who's having a discussion with another human being, even when they're on film and they know they're being filmed and they're carrying out the speech from a script, you watch the way they handle the iterations of their own understanding of the character. And so, you know, they scratch their ear or they toss their head or they do something, and it's indicative of the natural feeling a really good actor gets when he gets down deep inside a character, and it becomes a real expression of that characterization. And Norma was saying, I'm telling you, these characters in that film all were real beyond belief. So we had, you know, and we have all that to look forward to. Okay, so fake friends, AI could facilitate large-scale disinformation campaigns by tailoring arguments to individual users through their chatbots, potentially shaping public beliefs and destabilizing society, as people are already forming relationships with chatbots. Powerful actors could leverage these AIs, considered as friends, for influence. So I guess most of you probably will just go to a bar after this. So are only out now. All right, can we have the next? Is there another one? At last, now we have Big Brother. AI's capabilities for surveillance and autonomous weaponry may enable the oppressive concentration of power governments might exploit AI to infringe civil liberties, spread misinformation, and quell dissent. Similarly, corporations could exploit AI to manipulate consumers and influence politics. AI might even obstruct moral progress and perpetuate any ongoing moral catastrophes. Well, we're in the midst. We have some moral catastrophes. We've always had some in the midst of our ongoing human experience. And we definitely have some really noted moral catastrophes that are among us in these present days. But now we're seeing that AI could intervene and exacerbate the catastrophes and just have people turning on each other by virtue of some arcane reason. Some loony boony somewhere has and got a hold of some AI to do this. Anyway, as I said, when I saw that video years ago about these missiles just dropping, flipping and breaking apart, I just got a strong feeling that was a God intervention. And so maybe that's the positive point we can take away from this, that there still is a divine intelligence, I think, that might be in charge of the whole thing. So I also had Heather type this up. Can we have this next PowerPoint? Exodus 20:1-3, and God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other gods before me. Well, that's already passé, but I mean, when we look at the society, so many more people have drifted away from the idea that we have been somehow created, or we are in the process of creation ourselves. So many more people seem to be rejecting that idea and clinging to the concept that the human intellect will be the saving power for the human race. I totally disagree with that, because the human intellect, from my perspective, is what literally dampens, shutdowns, and usually completely annihilates intuition. One of the valuable things that I have been involved with over the years in ministry is looking into intuition. And while many years ago doing counseling with people, being keenly aware of where intuition could have kind of resolved some problems, but the illusion of separation was too powerful. And then over the years, having discussed this with a lot of people that I trust, it has come to my understanding that intuition is the saving element for human interaction and finally human evolution. That the technologies that the human intellect is capable of producing will ultimately play out in having great failures to bring about any type of lasting peace in human experience. It seems to me that the human intellect, for the reason that it's ego-guided mostly, will not be able to establish or have some technologies that can somehow bring people together in an understanding, and that's the understanding I think we will have to arrive at, is understanding that people come from different places, backgrounds, families, cultures, races, and have different perspectives. Is it possible, and I don't think it is, without intuition, for people to transcend that idea that this is what separates us and therefore we are at odds with each other? Instead of the intuition might come in and relate to us that it's A-OK for people to be as different as can possibly be, as long as they are not injurious or involved in attempting to hurt another. And I think that our evolution is dependent upon that occurring. How that will occur, I haven't got a clue. But I think it will occur as a result of technology failing in some massive ways that will bring intuition to a place where people will turn seriously toward quiet contemplation in an attempt to understand how they can now resolve difficulties that are before them in their face, on their doorstep. So my gentle, easy-going research into intuition has guided me to believe that that is going to be one of the steps that will have to be taken, and may be taken in our lifetime, I don't know, but it will be taken in some lifetime. How impossible could it be for reasoning human beings to say, I know you're just as different as can be than me, and the kinds of things you eat and the things you do and the things you carry on in your culture, in your private home, is all what you do. And I don't care one whit about it, as long as it's not going to be injurious to my family, my culture, as long as you're not purposely involved in dominating my ways of thinking. So it'll come down to religion will be a thing of remembering to live and let live. That's always been my true religion. What do I really care about how different people are than I am? I have no real cares about that. I joke about having issues with different superstar actors, but I really don't. I just use that as some kind of formula to reveal how we could get on better and how I would be a much better producer of a movie than most producers. So that's just my ego trip. But honestly speaking, my religion is live and let live. And I think we have to get there or we will not live. I think we have to get there. And I suspect, I may be wrong, but I suspect that it'll require some catastrophic failure in the human experience to reveal to us it's time to get along no matter what. All right, I've done a lot of talking, and I say I don't know if anything from meeting has arrived. We can do a meditation when my sane partner shows up. But if I can see a show of hands, how many people really want to stay and discuss this right after the service? Discuss what you've been listening to. All right, I don't see that many, so that's good. I see enough. I think we can still do it in our space in the bookstore. And so you're all invited to come on over and ask any questions you may have or share any thoughts you may have. We're going to have a meditation now, which I think is one of the ways we access intuition. Because what we're really doing in meditation is we're quieting down the thinking mind that is always contemplating, conjecturing, thinking, measuring, judging. We're quieting that down and just allowing there to be some gentle awareness of harmony, present moment peace, being okay. Meditation allows us to, in those moments where we relax the world that's in our heads, allows us to feel okay in the moment just the way it is. So we're going to do that now. So take a couple of deep breaths and become comfortable with the moment in which we are meeting. And you know, meditation helps us to learn how to use breathing or a mantra that we carry with us during the day to be more of an instrument of harmony and peace. So that when we catch thoughts of limitation, fear, any kind of thoughts of aggression, we simply pause and breathe. Let the moment move as we breathe and let it be, or as we hold a mantra that brings us into a state of accepting differences for the object of bringing peace. So in this quiet place, let us bring into our awareness this particular ideal. There is only one everything. Only one, in you, in me, in everything we see. There is only one, only God. There is only one everything. In you, in me, in everything we see, there is only one forgiving life source. Only one. There is only one everything, in you, in me, in everything we see. There is only one, only the presence that calls us to love. There is only one everything, only one, in you, in me, in everything we see. There is only one presence calling us to love. as we go forth from this meditation to those places we occupy in time and space, let us go forth with a greater determination to practice the presence. And for that opportunity in every moment, we give thanks. And to this we say, Amen. We will take an offering for unity now. And I always take this time to remind those of you that are watching this live stream that you're tuning in because you're seeking some insights in how to make your life work better, more efficiently. So it is a good thing to do, is to support Unity of Boulder, where you can get some of these things to reflect on yourself, these thoughts and ideas. And by supporting Unity of Boulder, sending in a check, and even doing it on a regular basis, is going to open your spirit, your soul, to a greater recognition as to how to make your life work better. Because it comes right back down to the truth shared by the Master. It is in giving that we receive. So now we have that opportunity here, and we can bring into our hands those gifts we'd like to make to Unity, and we can bless them with this offering prayer. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, because I give. And so it is.
I hear all creation calling, calling me to honor, honor and respect all life. I hear the call, I hear the call. I hear all creation calling, calling me to honor, honor and respect all life. I hear the call, I hear the call. I hear the call, I hear the call.
Join me now, please. We dedicate this tithe to the will and the work of the Spirit of Truth, the Spirit available to each of us, the Spirit that joins all of us. We dedicate this tithe to the victory of the Spirit of Truth. Amen. Okay, so we will have our discussion group. You can, if you want to, very quickly grab a cup of tea or something and bring it over. The refreshments are over on that side, so you go out here to your right, but the bookstore is to your left. Oh, and by the way, if you're new, if this is the first time you've been to this service, let me reassure you that most services are more involved in spiritual ideals that have to do with how we make our lives work better with spiritual ideals. And so it's not so speculative as this talk was today. So if you're going to join us for that discussion group, and everyone is welcome, through these doors to your left into the bookstore, you'll see us over there. And to everyone, if you just want refreshments, just go to your right. And to everyone, have an amazing, wonderful day.